Hey everybody, welcome back to Carson's Corner. Now listen guys, I changed the name on y'all. I just want something more personalized, right? I don't really know if car reviews is really what I was looking for. So Carson's Corner it is. And yeah, that was my old review site as a little kid. I used to review my Legos and stuff on Carson's Corner. So I'm bringing it back. But listen guys, I brought you guys in today to tell you about my trip to Guelph that happened a couple months ago. I'd say this happened in about mid-February. My buddy Greg, he came back from McGill University, right? He was just visiting. We haven't seen him in forever, right? So we're like super glad that he's home. And we think, hey, you know what? Let's take a little road trip up to Guelph and meet our friend Claire, right? Claire. These are all fake names, by the way. So we say, okay, let's hit the road. It's really late, so it's like 10 p.m. But we're like, okay, we can do it. So we take the 401. We were zooming, right? Playing our favorite tunes, catching up. Eventually we got there to the University of Guelph. We saw my friend Claire. We were catching up. We saw how she was living, saw her buddies. It was a good time. And then we were talking, and we say, hey, you know what? We should go to a country bar, right? Because there's a huge country bar down in Guelph. And we say, you know what, let's do it. Let's go there, right? So we arrive. At this country bar, and let's just say it didn't start out nicely. I saw a bouncer there, and he was wearing a country hat, right? Like a cowboy hat. And I said to him, nice hat, buddy. And I guess he didn't hear me because he turned around and said, what? Like very aggressively. And my buddy Greg was laughing hysterically about that. And so we have 4 people there. We go in. One of us gets in. Next one gets in. 2 and 3, they think we got fake IDs, which we do. And they're looking at them for about a minute. They bring like a bunch of other guys over there. They're all looking at him. And then eventually, you know what they say? Sorry, we can't let you in. And I ask, oh, is there any reason for that? Like, what's going on here? Right? And this guy looks at me and he says, well, they don't look real at all. And I'll always remember that. I think that's so funny. Like, not at all. Come on. They don't look horrible. They don't look horrible. They're readable. Like, come on. I don't know. I just thought that was funny. But yeah, we didn't get in, but it was okay. I got a lasting memory. So then driving back to Claire's dorm, my buddy Ryan, we'll say his name is. Oh, I guess it wasn't his fault. But I pressed some button here and it makes the windows collapse, right? And I don't know how to undo it. Or you know what? I undid this one and the other one got jammed. And my buddy Ryan's sitting here. And I'm like, Ryan, you gotta fix the window manually as we're driving. And he's like, dude, I don't wanna. I'm like, dude, a cop's gonna pull me over. He's gonna get pissed at me if he sees that. So then I make this poor kid climb out the window and fix the mirror as we're driving. It was so good, man. And then listen, we got back to Claire's dorm. We had a little house party there. We were planning on staying the night, but we decided against it. So I met a couple cool dudes. And then we decided, okay, we're going to hit the road, right? So we say our goodbyes, hit the road. Again, we keep talking about how fun our night was. And then here's another funny part. We drop my buddy Greg off at his house. And guess what? His door's locked. So we're kind of, me and Ryan, we're like, oh shit, what do we do? Like, where's he going to sleep? Right? But Greg, he didn't seem to worry. He's like, it turned out that his mom locked it after he wasn't home by like 12. So she just locked the door on him. Like, that's brutal, eh? Because this was like 4 a.m. I gotta remind you guys. So his mom locked the door on him, and then he's so confident. He's like, listen, guys, I have a little brother. I'll keep knocking till he gets up, and he'll let me in. And we're like, are you sure, Greg? Like, you can just sleep over somewhere else. And he says, I'm positive. Trust me, guys. So we trust him. We leave. And here's another interesting part. As we're going home, it's like maybe 10 minutes of this 4-hour nightmare. 10 minutes. Well, I arrived at my buddy's house, drop him off, drive home. I think everything's fine. About a week later, I get in the mail a speeding ticket. And this was at 4 a.m. in a school zone, going 40 in a 30. After my crazy ass night, that is what gets me in trouble. I find that so funny. Let me repeat that. After my crazy ass night, I get a speeding ticket for going 40 in a 30 at 4 a.m. in a school zone. Is that not hilarious, guys? But guys, that was funny. That was a great night. One to remember. Listen, I'll leave you guys out of it. I'll leave you guys alone. Yeah, have a good night, eh? My shorts have been blowing up recently, which I'm very thankful for. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate it. Still waiting on my first comment. Really excited to reply to them. Maybe I'll do like a Mr. Beast and give them $1 billion in the future. Listen, take care, eh? Adios.